almost offensive mullet, but I like it.
Yeah, look out for that. Kenya finished 8th and 6th across the opening couple of tournaments this season. They medalled in both events on the truncated 2021 series. Canada looking to improve, no doubt. They finished 11th and then 12th across the opening 2 rounds in Dubai. And they want to improve their defence after conceding the second most tries of any team across those 2 competitions. But Kenya, there's Alvin Otieno, the Buffalo. He's going to head to the bench, make an impact, no doubt. And we see him. Finlay Brown from Scotland is your referee for this first game in the men's competition. Bit of history here in Malaga on the Costa del Sol. The men's HSBC World Rugby 7 Series making its debut here after the women got us started this morning. And we are underway in Pool D. Kenya running left to right. Canada in their traditional all-red outfits. And here's Josiah Morra out of the Toronto Saracens club to get their first attack started. Phil Burner, good to see the captain back in the number 4 shirt. There's Jake Teal, who took over the captaincy from Burner when he was unavailable in Dubai. Teal then missed out on the second week with a bit of concussion, so really important to see those 2 back on deck here for this young Canada side. Remember, so many players have left the program. Cooper Coates with his first run, nice little dink over the top to Elias Ergas, but that one's gone a little bit forward, so it'll be a Kenya scrum.
Well, taking a good spirit from Ergas, and he certainly has got the second syllable in abundance of his name. He is rapid. Look forward to seeing him go, but it was that little bit of a forward pass, giving the ball away against the Kenyans. Never a good idea. Also, not a good idea to leave the ball on the floor for long, because one thing they love is a wrestle over that contact area.
You mentioned Canada's defensive problems. Average most missed tackles per game of any team, with 9 per match in the 2 Dubai events. So that no doubt would have been the work on for Henry Paul, the head coach of this Canada Sevens outfit. Daniel Tabu, impact player in Vancouver in the last series. And speaking of impacts, here's Vincent Onyala, an Olympian, will dot it down for Kenya to get their try scoring started in Malaga.
Oh, he took a heavy contact going over the try line for his troubles. And one of the worst teams you want to play after already been citing poor defence is Kenya, but there's not one hand anywhere near Onyala as he flies around the right. Really clever play, spotting that space on the right hand side. Doesn't have to be expansive. With 4 or 5 with passes, can be that little sneak down the blind side. Nice play.
Yeah, his 16th try in the 7th World Series all time. Conversion won't make it. It will remain 5-0. Vincent Onyala out of the KCB club in Nairobi. They do have some athletes, this Kenyan side, and very stable as well. And Rob Vickerman, that must make a big difference. Be able to go from event to event without too many changes.
Massive difference. The consistency across the top teams is always there for me.
Bring down the restart, such a crucial part of the game. So it's more possession for the Africans here. A little delay on the pass, but it's into the hands of Nelson Oyu, the captain. Yeah, that one did go forward. I think it was Tony Omondi who made his debut before Christmas in Dubai. I was unable to hold on to that one.
Just looking at the size of Onyala, all these Kenyans, big physical humans. They love that contact, they love the collision.
Good push, scrum.
As we are seeing across the board of this Canadian team, you're going to get challenged one-on-one against Kenya, but when you get the ball, you got to try and utilise it. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully we get a chance to see Ergas flying around the outside.
Yeah, so came up with a forward pass with their first attack, Canada. Here's Theo Sauda, who also went to Tokyo at the Olympic Games, Canada's first appearance at the Olympics. Nice ball that, wasn't it, to Phil Burner, the skipper. He cuts inside and over the 10-metre line from Canada. This is better from the North Americans. There's Jake Teal. He offloads the ball to Cooper Coates. That was precise. It was accurate. It was on point from Canada, and they respond.
Well, that is a wonderful statement against a team we say are so physical. Jake Teal gets the bounce, but it's the deft offload drawing in the two defenders. That creates the space. And off Coates go. Check deal. Out Kenya in Kenya there in the collision.
He does like a try, does Cooper Coates. Made his 15-a-side debut for Canada as a fullback against Wales last year. Scored a try. Not a bad way to start your Test rugby career, and he started well here in Malaga as well. He has the kicking duty, so he'll get us restarted. Will Cooper Coates out of the Halifax Stars. Sends it straight down the middle for Mora, who whacks it back with his left hand, back into the hands of Cooper Coates, and he will almost scoot through. Good last-ditch D from Kenya, trying to hold him up as Nelson Oyu. Good ball for Jake Teal here. Sauder, Ergas, he offloads to Burner. They really have found their way into the game now, have Canada. Ergas again, Burner once more, that left foot step, doesn't want to get too close to the sideline. They keep the ball in field, maintaining possession here. 1:30 to go in the first half, leading by 2 Canada. That's a high tackle on Jojo Mora, and that could be yellow card. Yeah, zero tolerance.
As the first reference to make here, I had a note from Adalil, the referee. These new shorts they've got, as splendid as they are, they don't have pockets, so the referees have to go searching in their sock. A bit old school, but one to have a bit of fun with.
Well, speaking of socks, it reminds me of Collins Injera having a pen in his sock when he signed that camera famously when he scored his 200 try at Twickenham. Here's Jojo Mora. 7-on-6 for Canada, and Mora will get the handoff going, and he'll get another try going. The Maple Leafs really have stepped up the intensity here after conceding early.
And it's good that Mora got the score, because it was this 1-2 with Cooper Coates that got them where they were from that restart way back when. This guy is exciting. He bounces, we've seen a footwork already, but that is a fend in the face, nothing. And what he can do about that one. What a start for the Canadians.
Yeah, Josiah Mora, real crucial part of this team as the conversion attempt goes wide. Debut back in 2017 in Cape Town. Hobbies as a DJ. You like to get the little portable speaker out from time to time on the down days, Vix. Maybe you can get together, spin some records. Here come Kenya trying to control the tempo, but that's gone forward. Playing with 6 and just trying to stretch it a little wide, and that's a give back for Canada, and the opportunity for them with final play here with the scrum, still 7-on-6 to add to their scoreline.
A little bit surprising from Kenya there, having just had a bit of a wander around the area downstairs. You could hear the Kenyans from 100 metres away bouncing around their changing rooms. They're always going to be pumped and up for it, but it's a bit of a rusty start for them. Perhaps need to settle it. Substitutes about to come on now, rightly so. Big Levi Omunga, still the buffer remains.
Yeah, Tony Mondi running to the sideline. Omunga will get out there, add a bit more ballast defensively here. Final play of the first half. Canada leading Kenya 12-5. Kenya scored early through Vincent Onyala, but 2 comeback tries. One to Mora, the other to Cooper Coates, and Elias Ergas. He's a real try-scoring threat for Canada as well. A couple of Kenya defenders, including Tabu, go in on Mora, but they hold on to the ball well. Through the hands of Cooper Coates again. Burner. Teal. Inside ball to Burner, back outside, could be on for another one here. It's Alex Russell, and Alex Russell will get Canada's 3rd. It's the rope-a-dope from the team in red. Withstood the early pressure, conceded early points, but they have well and truly hit back.
Lovely draw, pass over the top. Doesn't matter how you get the ball there, as long as it gets there. Bit of basketball style from Burnett. Ball out wide, Russell showing pace, getting round. Even Oliuchu, we know he's got wheels, can't get near him under the post. He's pumped, he's up for it. And the Canadians continuing their pretty impressive green screen efforts with some celebs in the in goal.
Yeah, Jake Teal and Alex Russell bringing the good vibrations for Canada, and the conversion is successful as well. And they will go to drinks as very happy campers, you would imagine. 19-5. Canada lead Kenya in Pool D.
Future Life High Protein with Smart Protein 3D, a multi-stage release of 3 protein sources. Change your protein, change your life. Future Life.
Here comes the ball now, deflection. And in! Absolutely emphatic. By himself, a yard, it goes for a goal! Oh!
Watch the best of the English Football League as they chase our cup. Catch the action on Supersport, your world of champions, only on DSTV. Crisp at 160 degrees. Finished off in our famous turkey sauce. That's what makes spur wings fly.
For New Zealand, he has been around the block in all forms of the game. You look at the passes head-to-head, 36-6 in favour of Canada. They have just dominated this game in some of the key numbers. Canada leading Kenya in their opening game at the Malaga Sevens, 19 points to 5. Phil Burner, the skipper, will be very pleased with their first half efforts. They have had a little bit of a habit lately of conceding.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Tell me when.
7 points, so they'll know they're going to get back in this game at some point.
Canada will get us back underway. Jojo Mora onto the kick from Cooper Coates, always competing. There was nothing wrong with the kick or the chase, just didn't quite go their way on that occasion.
Clear tactic for the Canadians, and we've seen a couple already going for that massive whack of the ball in the air. Don't want to try and claim it with a catch and fear the wrath of it enveloped by some sizable Kenyans, and that is what we call a skullet. Otieno keeping a bit of turf on the back there. Nice to see.
Bind.
It's a bit Andy Good, that, isn't it? The skullet. Daniel Taabu, impact player in Vancouver, runs off the base. Kenya playing on their own 10-metre line here. What have they got? What do they talk about at half-time? How might they respond? And there is Alvin Otieno. He's become a bit of a superstar in the Sevens game. Can he make the difference here? Jeffrey Oluwatch up to the halfway line. He was a crucial player in that fine run they had in that 2021 series as well. OU now, ball in 2 hands, asking questions of the defence, as is Vincent Onyala. Try score in the first half, and he's opened the second period in exactly the same way. Vincent Onyala with his second.
Lovely interaction from the Kenyan team, getting chance in the midfield. Oyo with the lateral run in, and it was the delay on the time of the change coming in on Yala. Spectacular as he splits and then flies through. Really good play, and that's what they're about, Kenya. A little bit more direction, a little bit more abrasion.
Just what Kenya wanted. 7-point ball game now, 19-12. Plenty of time to go. Remember, we spoke about Canada giving away leading positions. They squandered 2 half-time leads this season, both round 1 in Dubai against Australia and France. Emery Paul will no doubt have spoken to them about that, about going for the full 14 minutes. Mora playing deep in his own territory, does really well to get through the tackle and then offload the ball. Burner now, he's got Teal, his Snake and Goose podcast buddy, to his left. He loses his footing. But yeah, they go in to try and secure it through Theo Sauter, but just got isolated having slipped, and Kenya were right onto it.
Yeah, right decision for Seal to try and seek some support, bouncing back on the inside, but lovely hands from Deal.
Substitution black, number 1. So.
After Sauter with a touch, getting the ball wide, but that is what Kenya want. Any chance of that ball on the floor, you don't even have to count many heartbeats, and you know you're going to see
Let's set this up.
some big old Kenyan frames over the ball looking to try and compete.
Time on. Crouch.
Johnston Olindi.
Set.
There he is in the 10 shirt, will feed this scrum. He's off the bench as well. Another Tokyo Olympian in this Kenyan side. Looking to find the tying score. A converted try will do that. OU. Teal and Burner over there on defence, working together. And that's a good carry, though, up towards the 10-metre line. Kenya looking for their 3rd straight win over Canada on the HSBC World Rugby 7 series. That's a nice offload back to OU, but the heavy defence coming in. Could be an opportunity here for Olindi. Back inside to OU. Nelson OU will dive over. Kenya are back. The conversion will be the tying score.
Well, that was a thoroughly enjoyable 45 seconds of Sevens rugby from Kenya. Outstanding defence also from Canada, putting some shots in, but when you're backing it up time on time, the Kenyans supporting so well. 3 players in around the ball, out the back door of the left. That's a lovely touch. The old school gut pass, as many kids are taught in schools. Get that ball into the chest, and then that ball kept on moving. Outstanding from Kenya.
And Levi Amunga has come off the bench, and he's kicked the conversion. So .220 to go. Two minutes to go. Kenya really have shown up again in this second half. That ball's gone forward, though. It came out of the hands of Vincent Onyala. So 2 minutes to go.
Substitution. Inside, yeah?
And these little moments will be playing on the psychology of the Canadians. Mentioned already, Roops, about how close they have been to winning these games. Only one of their last 10. I'll say it again, it's not a great stat for the Canadians. Conversely, the Kenyans are going to be all over you in this last 1 minute 50. Canada need to go from deep. They've got the pace, they've got the offloading. Just need to keep hold of that ball.
Penalty, Canada. They can control the clock a little more now.
Straight, please.
Kick to the sideline. Wind down the seconds.
Okay, keep going. Can we put Kenya on the line? Or are we here?
Clever play.
So just a correction, we had the score graphic incorrect before the try. So it is correct as you're looking at it now. Canada leading Kenya by 19 points to 17. So Canada still in control of this match. Teal wins it at the line out. Down to Cooper Coates. Good tackle from Billy Odhiambo. Keeping Canada in their own half, but inside the final minute now. Kenya need the ball. Phil Burner bounces away from one hit from Herman Humwa. Buying a bit of time is Sauter, decides to kick, and that's gone over the sideline, and with 40 seconds on the clock, that's a huge opportunity now for Kenya.
That's a massive, massive error. Sauter knows what he was looking to try and do, finding that space out wide, but the space was there. It's the execution of it. It's a high-risk play. You're leading the game. You need to keep control of it while still moving around and not going to the floor to compete, but this is chance now for Kenya to once again potentially break the hearts of the Canadian team and really batter them psychologically.
This is what you train for, moments like this, and you've got to execute the basic stuff. And the line out isn't straight, and that will pretty much do it for Canada.
That's a huge moment. Hours spent on the practice field thinking about where you can throw the ball. Doesn't have to be a lifted pod, it could be straight to the front, anything, but just get the ball back. Massive moment lost. And other than a scrum against the head, this is Canada's game. They need to secure it and kick it off.
So Canada will bang it over the sideline and snap their 2-game losing streak against Kenya. That's a real